What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Unfortunately for Warner Brothers Games, Monolith, and all of those people over there, it has not been a lot of good news. We've seen after 12 years, finally, the game's boss leaving after the failures of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, where they had to pay $200 million, and of course, Multiverse shutting down Multiversity, $100 million on that one. And there is another game that they have spent $100 million, and whether they're going to do sunken cost fallacy or not, that is, of course, the Wonder Woman game. And one of the problems is when you make the plot of your game or the themes and tones of your game central to like the zeitgeist at the time, or the the political socioeconomic things at the time, like Ubisoft putting Yasuke in because of BLM and George Floyd and all that fun stuff. By the time your game actually comes out, if it comes out at all, it isn't what anyone wants, and it's just going to cost you more money. So we did have Jason Schreier over there at Bloomberg saying that it was rebooted and switched directors last year, and that the game already has cost them more than $100 million. Now, really, the whole idea to do a Wonder Woman game, and the reason Marvel over there switched to suddenly having Captain Marvel, is because of that Wonder Woman, the Gal Gadot, however you want to say it, her movie that hit $1 billion and confused everyone. It was like, wow, it is profitable, and thus began the chase of trying to capture that, and it's just not worked. The last time we talked about this, we had Greg Miller here saying, do you ever see it? I don't know. In the past year, because I'll leave it ambiguous, I have talked to an insider who was like, the game's troubled. That's it. That's all I could say. So I don't hold out hope that it's in a place to show something, and it's not now, because this was just at the end of last year. Then again, what is troubled actually mean? I think it's not what they want it to be. I don't think it's ready for prime time. And then I go, what the fuck is WB doing? That's something a lot of us have been asking ever since Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and consulting with Sweet Baby Inc., and hiring activists to make their games. And that is one of the things we're talking about. He also mentions that you could close the studio and cancel the project. We have seen a lot of that. One of the big issues going forward is, woke and DEI detected, blah, 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 blah. That's all going away, the on the nose stuff. But what they're going to do is come from the flanks, the left and the right. You don't need to hire consultancy companies with super woke activists when your devs are super woke activists. We see that here with their choices of hires, at least for their senior writer here. You can see here when she announced it back in 2023. Okay, enough vague booking. I've accepted a position at Monolith Devs as a senior writer on Wonder Woman game. So the director has been fired, but she still works there. You can see she was very active in the canceling of J.K. Rowling. So that basically shows you what she thinks of there are only two genders, and I bet you she thinks there isn't. She probably says protect trans kids when there's no such thing. And then, of course, over here, you can see whoever has the keys to COG social media channels needs to get bounced. That's twice they've been transphobic, once with a shitty meme, and now co-opting a hashtag for trans rights to sell games, for fuck's sake. And so, yeah, you can see that they're not happy. Also, they had a DEI activist organization called I Need Diverse Games, whose life goal is to get free passes for minority and female attendees, according to the Chicago Tribune, that was all probably funded by USAID. Oh boy, isn't that nice? She said, I've been gaming a long time. I'm tired of not seeing myself in the media. Games are old enough to where we should be beyond the same scruffy white dude as the protagonist or tired racial stereotypes. And well, we've seen over the years exactly what we've gotten. Saying if I walk into a room and I see the same people on the same panel, it tells me you're not trying. There are plenty of non-white, non-dudes, queer people, non-binary, etc. They can all talk about the same issues, except they don't talk about the same issues. They talk about their issues, of which no one gives a shit, which is part of the problem. They're very upset that we don't care about their transing, except when you go after kids. We do care about that. Other than that, just make good games. And we've seen over the past, since 2018, 19, 20, and all that. They can't. They failed. How many studios have been closed? Oh, dear God. Yeah. So all of this doesn't bode well for Wonder Woman. Probably will not see the light of day and go the way of Multiversity just being shut down before it even came out. Unless maybe, no, not even a sunk cost fallacy. Because to get to this profitability, you'd have to throw in another 100 million that they don't have. So yeah, very high chance we never see it again, and nothing of value was lost. Anyway, you let me know what you think about all this. Let me know if you would be interested in this. Other than that, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.